Welcome to the show, everybody. Today we're diving deep into the world of the UFC, but we're not just talking wins and losses. We're talking about those wild mother-asterisk seekers who don't just walk away with the W, they snatch those sweet, sweet bonus checks too. That's right, we're talking about the UFC fighters with the most performance bonuses. These athletes have not only won fights but have also delivered some of the most exciting performances in the Octagon. We're talking knockouts, submissions, and those back-and-forth brawls that leave you on the edge of your seat. These fighters leave it all in the Octagon, and the UFC rewards them handsomely for it. So, let's get into it. First up, we got Donald Cowboy Cerrone. This dude is a legend, plain and simple. He's got the most fights in UFC history, and he always comes to bang. Cowboy has a ridiculous 18 performance bonuses to his name. Think about that, 18 times he stepped into the Octagon and delivered a performance so insane, so off the charts, that the UFC had to give him a bonus check. From his knockouts to his submissions to those fight of the night wars, Cowboy is always must-see TV. He's a true entertainer, and you know he's always gunning for that extra cash. Next up is Charles "Do Bronx" Oliveira. This dude is a straight-up submission wizard. He's got the most submission wins in UFC history, and those submissions aren't your average run-of-the-mill arm bars. We're talking about slick, creative submissions that come out of nowhere, and the UFC has rewarded him handsomely for it. He's got 10 performance bonuses to his name, and most of them are for submission of the night. When Charles steps into the Octagon, you know there's a good chance you're gonna see something special. He's a finisher, and he's always hunting for that neck or that arm. Now we're talking about one of the greatest of all time, Anderson "the Spider" Silva. This guy is a legend. He's got some of the most incredible knockouts in UFC history. Remember when he knocked out Forrest Griffin while backpedaling? Or when he finished Vitor Belfort with that front kick to the face? Absolute insanity. And the UFC took notice. Anderson has racked up 13 performance bonuses in his career, and they're all well-deserved. He was must-see TV every time he stepped into the Octagon, and he always put on a show. Let's talk about Nate Diaz, the man who never backs down from a fight. This guy is a warrior, plain and simple. He's always down to throw down, and he doesn't care who you are. Nate has been in some of the most insane brawls in UFC history. Remember his back-and-forth war with Conor McGregor, or his fight of the year contender against Leon Edwards? These are the kind of fights that get you out of your seat, and the UFC knows it. Nate has earned himself 15 performance bonuses for his efforts, and he's earned every single one. Last but not least, we got Joe Lauzon. This dude is a true veteran of the sport, and he's always been a fan favorite. Why? Because he comes to fight, and he always puts on a show. Joe has a knack for exciting fights. He's been in some absolute wars, and he's always down to trade punches. That's why he's tied for second most performance bonuses in UFC history, with a whopping 15 bonus checks to his name. Joe Lauzon might not be a household name like some of the other guys on this list, but he's a legend in his own right. He's a true warrior, and he always leaves it all in the Octagon. That's it for our countdown of the UFC fighters with the most performance bonuses. These guys are the best of the best, the ones who always come to fight and always put on a show. Thanks for watching. Who do you think will break into this list next? Let us know in the comments below. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more UFC content. We've got a lot more coming your way. And remember, always bet on yourself. Peace out.